Next, we will be watching Ash vs Yugi, Pokemon vs Yu-Gi-Oh! Death Battle. Bye, Death Battle! Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the doodly-doo. This was recorded live at twitch.tv/LuminusRed. Come on over, drop a follow, come hang out. I am a big fan of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm excited for this. Also, come on over because we are trying to grow our audience as big as humanly possible. So every little bit helps, so please come on over. In the meantime, I can't wait to see who wins between my two childhood heroes, and I'm honestly just ecstatic. Let's get into it right away. Let's do this thing. Boom.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fly!
Death battle. Perfect.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Muto.
The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Both.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
Soldier of
weapons,
Stone,
armor, and
awesome.
skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Please, all that is holy in this universe, make sure that they summon Dark Magician Girl. Just for me. I need to see that. Please, Dark Magician Girl. Anyways, hi GLH.
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah,
What is this?
go check out Mad Mushroom's newest
Ooh.
game, Night Swarm. It just launched and it's all about action.
Collect companions and claim your throne as Vampire Lord in this survivor-like and roguelike
Oh, she had big
RPG.
boobs.
Double the life.
I noticed that
Each
right away.
run is another step on your journey to wipe out hordes, find new followers, unlock new quests,
Okay.
and look cool while doing it. Look at
So
that.
you're saying I can play as hot vampire women while looking at hot vampire women? That is a very, very good idea. I'm kind of intrigued. I'm kind of into this. Well, duh, they do summon her. She's freaking popular even now. The deaf childhood crush of mine. Same. I'm actually working on trying to get every single variant and art of Dark Magician Girl. When I was in Japan after my master's degree, I actually got a whole bunch of them, but some of them are super expensive, so I'm saving up for them, but still.
Gear.
Night Swarm is on Steam now,
Ooh.
and 15% off for a limited time.
Okay, we'll have to look into that. We'll have to look into that.
Hello there. Welcome to
Hi.
the world of Pokemon.
All the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon master, though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was? Better than Gary and his...
Key items, Rotom Pokedex, Rotom Phone. Does he just get 2 Rotoms? Like, can he use 2 different Rotoms? Does he get, like, if his Pokemon all faint, he's like, go, Phone and Pokedex, you fight for me now. Are they gonna let him do that? That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Just like double teaming with the Pokedex and Phone, that'd be amazing. Also, I like how the Dynamax band, Z Crystals, like, I mean, they're all separate, but like, also, only Lucario Knight? I'm pretty sure he has more than 1 Megastone, doesn't he? I thought he had a secondary Megastone besides for Lucario Knight. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon
Oh, he
League
does not.
tournament.
Okay, okay.
So, Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu. And wait, he's your problem now, stupid.
Pikachu was a lot. The new
He
duo
has
had
Astro
a
Ninja, so
rocky
true, so
start,
true.
but after
So
an
true,
intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s.
This is my childhood. Pokemon, honestly, is a bigger part of my childhood. Pokemon, like, the first game I actually played was Pokemon, and then my cousins gave me a copy of Tetris, and then eventually I got my first copy of Pokemon Red, and I played that thing to the ground. But the first video game I ever played was a copy of Pokemon Red that my cousins had while we were at Christmas. They let me play on their Game Boy, and I still remember that as if it were yesterday. And Pokemon's also one of the first TV shows I ever watched, and like, no, actually it is. Also, once again, to my cousins, and like when I was born, they like came over to hang out with my parents, and they were watching Pokemon with me on the TV. So I wasn't capable of forming memories yet, but technically Pokemon was my first thing to watch or play. So Pokemon's very important to me. I love Pokemon so much.
Culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
They should have let him grow up.
We are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which
VHS
often
Pokemon,
differs from the
yes.
original games that inspired it.
Ash is
Sorry. I have several Pokemon. I've got Pokemon VHSs behind me. I've got a bunch of them. I'm not that old, but my parents were really slow to adopt DVD players, okay? Very slow. And so I have Pokemon VHSs that they got off of eBay. So, you know, whatever. I was into Pokemon series before I got into Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I can't, like, it was the same for me, but Yu-Gi-Oh is so important to me too. Like, I love playing the Yu-Gi-Oh card game so much. It's so good.
Equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex.
Oh, Caprice wants to put on a piece of cardboard,
also
the male
a
and
Pokemon.
female.
But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow-red enough voltage and you'll regret it. Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu
Which is
dishes
hilarious.
out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for OHKOing flamboyant thieves in air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
Team Rocket is such an inspiration. I don't know. They were like the queerest characters on TV when I was watching, and I'm like, I look up to them so much. I had such a crush on Jessie. Oh my gosh, they were so good.
clearly the anime doesn't follow
Funny.
the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they use thunder as a super
Yeah.
armor. He even learned
Yeah.
how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs
That's
well
awesome,
with
Half-Cut
Ash's
Brain.
offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over
I know
stalling.
Critter X is
Ash's
awesome.
style is so
They are
unusual
queer
that when a
icons, so much
robot
queer.
scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath
Yeah,
their
there's a lot.
stubbornness and crispy bikes,
Yes!
they are
Jessie
loyal
and James,
friends.
I miss
Just
them.
like Ash's Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust in a
Pokemon.
shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water
6. My brain was like, wait, 6. I thought it was 7. My brain, I forgot how many Pokemon you can have a party for half a second there. Holy crap, I'm dumb. Oh my gosh. If you think about it, Team Rocket's trio, when they run undercover, James picks feminine outfits while Jessie picks male ones. I know, it's so fun. It's so
types
fun.
like Squirtle and Lapras are key in
They're
seafaring
icons.
fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. My man a win, 4Kids.
I know, it
Four
was
Kids
insane.
just did the localization. They didn't write the
The fact that like Ash got freaking like cheated so many times. The Latios Darkrai fight was horrifyingly stupid. It was like, oh yeah, this guy just has only legendaries. Like, why? And then freaking the Ash Greninja versus Mega Charizard X fight still irks me so much. Freaking Ash Greninja has a type advantage. Why the frick did he lose? Like, freaking, you're gonna give Ash this like miracle magical like 1 in a million freaking transformation, and then oh no, he lost again despite having a type advantage. Like, it was the perfect moment to let him win. And then you could legitimately do the rest of the series as it is. He still goes to Alola and goes to school, then becomes champion there. And then he's become champion twice, and so he gets sent to the Winners' Conference, and then Journeys happens. You could do all of that perfectly fine. Freaking just like Ash Greninja win. I was so angry. Ugh. But Ash Greninja versus Mega Sceptile or Mega Gardevoir, both of those are so good. As far as I remember Pokemon lore, there are only like 5 mons that are considered universal level threats, and Ash has none of them. Exactly. I like a double, triple, boss deluxe on a raft, 4x4 animal style exchanging also. Yeah, that's why I don't play competitive, since I have to relive that episode. Yep.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's
Oh,
Flare
Ash-
Blitz.
Ash versus
Then I'll
Cameron?
set my
Yes.
Inferno to
Holy
overdrive,
crap.
get my
they
revenge,
stop
and
cheating?
Incineroar.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching
worries,
the top
Elizabeth, no worries.
ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Yeah,
Harsh
no, that...
lesson, but what he
Honestly,
needed.
Indigo League, totally fair. It makes sense that he lost it. I'm fine with that one. Honestly, from that point on, it gets worse and worse. Not so fun fact about 4Kids is ex-CEO Bobby Nock was the guy who ruined Activision and Blizzard before selling them. That's horrifying. Lumi, I'm gonna be back later. No worries, Constantine. Lumi, I was 8 when Pokemon came out in 1997. That was 28 years ago. Holy crap. I know. Indigo still... Wait, no, isn't 28... Wouldn't 1997 be 29 years? Wait, no, how does math work? What's 3 plus 5? 6, 7, 8. Oh! 28. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, the Indigo battle makes sense. The Indigo battle makes sense. It's a good fight. And then it kind of gets more and more unhingedly horrible from that point on. The Johto League was still frustrating, but it wasn't the worst it's been. And then Sinnoh, holy crap. I can't even remember the Hoenn League, if I'm being honest. I don't remember the Hoenn League finals at all.
Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar
Unova
Beam
made me
and
so mad
Psybeam.
all that
Charizard
series.
came
Yeah.
around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like
Pokemon
Gary,
came out
Ash will call for the most
1996.
unexpected
I think
signature.
I think in North America it came out in 1997 auto. I think that's the difference. I'm not sure. Dadbold, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I think Pokemon came out in 1997 in North America, but it was out in 96 in Japan? Question mark. In all technicalities, Ash was a master when he won the Orange Big. Yeah, no, honestly. Just Ash lost to Riolu that would evolve into a middle battle, like, oh, goddammit. Oh my gosh, I remember that now. Yes! Oh, Green Strider, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh. Journeys felt like a condensation pat on the back, just personally. I kind of got it condescending.
Seismic Toss!
Yeah.
The people's elbow of Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts
I know,
boulders.
Barbaro.
The
I know,
Pokemon
he should've
world
lost
is
more.
wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh,
True,
and Pikachu
true.
cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta
Yeah.
catch 'em all. Surfetch,
It did.
Butterfree,
I'm
Heracross,
glad you're so
Scraggy.
right.
I can rock
Okay,
Palpatine,
like
Torkoal.
so the Sun and Moon anime, it did feel like a downgrade in terms of animation, but it was still quite fun, and I feel like it found its footing over time, and I think it had some good moments. I didn't watch it all the way through. I stopped. I was so angry after XYZ that I took a break, and I haven't watched all of Pokemon since then. I did watch like the freaking Liko and stuff like that. I'm behind on it by a far though. I think I'm really far behind. Hello, Lumi. Found out about you on YouTube for more Pars reactions and followed the breadcrumbs. It led to the Candy House, which is your Twitch channel. Well, welcome in, Green. I'm really glad. As Pokemon mechanics purist, I get annoyed by the Kanto arc pretty quickly. Glad for letting me know it got even worse. I have a headcanon that Pokemon Ash is Nomona from SV's dad. Ooh, explains her fight drive. I could see it. Honestly, she does look like freaking a child of Ash, honestly. I'm just glad we got to see Necrozma. Yes! Honestly. I just, I don't know. I hope that Liko can just kind of keep being a long-term protagonist, but I also kind of want, like, I want to return to the form of, like, let's go and do the gym challenge. Like, I want an Ash-like character. I want someone who does that kind of thing. I don't know. The Sun and Moon Ultra Beasts were pretty cool. It was the last new generation that I think was enjoyed. That's fair.
Snivy.
With new regions, soar new flying
love
types
Pokemon.
like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has
Yeah.
physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile.
Melmetal's
and Gible
OP.
will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a
Oh, the movies are so good. I love all the Pokemon movies. I love them so much. I just freaking the openings for Pokemon movies. That is peak. Oh my gosh. Okay, freaking Pokemon movie openings. Pokemon movie 3. Like the Mystery of the Unknown. Oh, Mystery of the Unknown, amazing movie overall. But that opening fight against the freaking hot girl with like the Grand Bull, so freaking good. I love it so much. I want to rewatch that right now, but I get copyright stricken. Oh my gosh, Rise of Darkrai, it's so good. Freaking, but I think Mystery of the Unknown for me, like Pokemon 3, movie 3, it's so freaking good. I love it. Remember Ash versus Tobias with his legendary Pokemon roster? That is bullshit. Yes. My favorite Pokemon was Hoopa. Hoopa was really good too. Discord movie when? Are we just gonna watch Pokemon movies in the Discord? That'd be fun. Want to feel bad? I tried throwing hands with Muto. Yeah, the beach episode was chill AF. Yes. Does anyone else still have the golden card from the Pokeball that came out first movie? I didn't get that. I was too young to get that. I didn't get that. Oh, I wish I did. Giratina and the Sky Warrior, so good. Freaking, but like honestly, the open also freaking okay. Pokemon Forever with like the Latios and Latias, freaking that opening where it's the freaking water race with like Tonadile carrying Ash around the entire like freaking Venice like city, so good. Oh my gosh, those are my two favorite openings. I think those are my two favorite: Pokemon Forever and Pokemon the movie 3. Oh, anyways, Pokemon.
Osmoem, which canonically wins
As you
over-
can tell, this is triggering my hyperfixations. This is gonna happen again for Yu-Gi-Oh. This is triggering my... You've triggered my hyperfixations, my trap card. I like Pokemon, I like Yu-Gi-Oh. This is pretty good. My favorite Pokemon is Ursa Luna, but I don't think that shows up in the anime. think no, it did. They had an episode for Legends of Arceus where they went through a bunch of those. I think Ursaluna did show up? Question mark? Also, like, I think that maybe the Blood Moon Ursaluna may have came into the Scarlet Violet anime a little bit. My favorite Legends, Mythical and Lumi. Fave Legends and I don't know. I don't have a favorite. We gotta watch this.
For a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree?
Yeah.
He chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Yeah.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen,
His
and
dad.
Psychic. Yep, that Mr.
It's
Mime.
Ash's
the
stepdad.
stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's
Wait, are they gonna give him the Aura gloves so he can fire blasts at freaking Yugi? Are they gonna let him like fire Aura spheres himself? That's
life
perfect.
force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This jackal
Hi,
excels
Tomboy.
at CQC and shoots steel beams
Jesse versus
and Aura
Axelmon.
spheres.
Yes, I have
And
Summer.
with
So
Mega
much. I love that
Evolution,
ship. I love that so
Lucario's
much.
power surges enough to defeat
Yeah, she Aura
champion
forms.
Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros, and he keeps hugging them.
Whoa. You think that a Mega would have been helpful at the Safari Zone? A place you're not allowed to battle Pokemon and you're only allowed to throw Pokeballs? Get it together, Death Battle. Come on. You can't use Mega Evolutions in a Safari Zone? Jeez.
Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys.
He does.
But boy, does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's
Yeah.
strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds.
Yeah.
He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize
Greninja!
their senses
Yes!
and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
Ash Greninja is one of my favorite Pokemon. Honestly, it's so cool. Ash Greninja is like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. He's so freaking cool. I am so sad they're replacing him with Mega Greninja, but still, Mega Greninja's pretty awesome, but Ash Greninja's better. Fight me. Ash Greninja's better in every way. I mean, honestly, in stats as well, but Mega Greninja is not as good, but bring back Ash Greninja, please.
Comes with a huge power increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. Ash small price to
it's so
pay
perfect.
for the ultimate water shuriken.
It's so perfect.
Ash Greninja ran the ones
not
with
even a bad
Champion
take.
Dianthus Mega Gardevoir. And just a
Ash Greninja's
normal
better.
Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Yep.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world
No!
from Lysander, who
Wrong. Rice balls and jelly-filled donuts don't get along. Rice balls are jelly-filled donuts. Get it together. They're going to be saying something weird about drying pans, aren't they? Now they're going to be saying, oh yeah, drying pans and frying pans are such different things. No, drying pans are the correct use of how to use a frying pan. Fight me.
tried to kill all life.
Should have hired
They
me to work
fought
on this
the
video.
Giants, the Reggie kind, not the New York ones, who halted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's
Gardevoir
team
might hear
battled
me out.
Steven
Nah.
Stone and Alon, who fought the
maybe.
terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Don't get me started on Alon. Ash did
Emperor of Greed thing followed.
everything right, but no, Greninja still lost to his
Also
Charizard
Destroyer.
after only
Thank
being
you.
hit
Destroyer
three
thing followed as well.
times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken?
Thank you. Okay, well now I think that they're unbiased. I think that I agree with them 100%. This doesn't make any sense. They're so right. Okay. Hey Lumi, Pokemon lore, humans who have powers in Pokemon, our ancestors have humans got together with children. Actually, common mistake. Humans and Pokemon actually share a common ancestry. Humans in general have infinity energy, which is also known as aura and also like mega energy. We keep renaming the same thing, but Pokemon and humans have the same common ancestry, and they diverged. But at one point, they were still close enough that they could still interbreed, and distinctly humans and Pokemon were still close enough to be partners. But that's why But the thing is, humans don't have access to their infinity energy natively as much. Things like crystals and stuff like that, like in the freaking aura gloves, allow them to control like the aura and energy inside of them. Pokemon can natively do that. Like, so when they're doing like water gun, when they're doing flamethrower, when they're doing freaking water shuriken, they're taking the infinity energy inside of them and then they're forming it into the attack based off their own type category. Humans are basically typeless, but also like can't control infinity energy except for a few people who are capable of it, like Ash. and only through certain circumstances. But when a Pokemon Mega evolves, the reason you need the Keystone and the freaking Mega stone is because the human is sharing their own infinity energy with the Pokemon. That's why there's like the connective flow of energy going from both points. So then that's why the Pokemon powers up, because the trainer is sharing their Mega energy with them. That's also what you need when think of in Legend ZA, when you're charging up your Mega energy, you're not getting your Pokemon to go pick up those things. You're going to pick up those freaking Mega energy capsules yourself. Anyways, I'm a nerd, hi. And so Ash Greninja is the same thing, which is also they're sharing energy. It's energy. They're sharing energy, but it's on a much more spiritual level without the actual connection of a Mega Stone or Aura Gloves, which is why Ash is much more in tune with it, because it's a much more spiritual and direct connection, which is why Ash feels what Greninja feels, and vice versa. You got it, right? You got it. Ah, yes.
Get your type charts right, 4Kids.
Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar, Gigantamax.
Don't worry, I'm just for the girls.
Kaiju Gengar! He hunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Okay. Ash should have gotten traded back his old haunter from Sabrina and that instead of Gengar. That's my opinion. It should have been his original haunter from Kanto. Sabrina should have traded it back to him, and then it evolved. Yeah, no, he caught that one wild. Because it was abandoned by a different trainer. He should have been traded back his original haunter. I'm just gonna say it, that would have been better. So Mega Charizard is Dragon Fire, and Ash Greninja is Water Dark. And Dragon types are strong against Dark types? No, they are not. Dragon types have no interaction with Dark types. But Fire types are strong against Water types. I mean, Water types are strong. Wow! Water types are strong against Fire types. What the heck? Yes, indeed. Used to. I think they stopped doing that just because the anime games didn't bring it up. This react needs to be called freaking, yapping. When you upload to YouTube. I'm sorry, it's on topic, okay? It's on topic!
Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 billion volt Thunderbolt!
Dragon does resist water, so the Shuriken would be neutral. But it shouldn't be Blast Burn!
You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god.
Are they gonna let him use Solgaleo?
Whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
I'm actually legitimately wondering what they're gonna choose for his team. Cause they could throw in Solgaleo, Naganadel, and freaking Melmetal, then freaking Greninja, Pikachu, and I would also add in freaking Lucario. So I think then it's probably Lucario, Greninja, Pikachu, because Pikachu could also Gigantamax or Dynamax. You can just do whatever you want. You can Gigantamax Pikachu too, and then freaking Melmetal, who can also Gigantamax probably. I don't know. He gets them all until Pot of Greed gets activated in this game. He gets them all. Just get more than 6
for just being a nice dude. Smell
okay,
you later,
run it at will.
In fact,
got it.
when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time.
Yeah.
Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu. So it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon has faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4Kids, let my boy win! Yes!
Yes!
Sure. Ash did his
Finally,
best,
Alon.
and he had no
Fuck you,
regrets.
Alon. Yeah.
Now free to hand over his torch to
he
new
didn't catch
bright-eyed trainers.
Okay. There is that one movie, Pokemon I Choose You, which is non-canon and it's a different retelling of the original first couple episodes, where he goes and battles Ho-Oh, but he doesn't catch it, but that's a separate timeline. It's not our Ash, it's a different Ash. Also, Pikachu can talk briefly in that movie, which may have been a sign of head trauma. Who knows? That's a weird movie.
Realized that to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked away it landed. Because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Aww. To be continued. I miss Pokemon. I want to play Pokemon. I want to watch Pokemon the first series again.
If you want to travel the world like Ash or look as rad as Yugi, then we've
Yeah.
got the threads for you.
This
Rats.
battle is sponsored by Quince.
You'll like
Ooh.
this. A bunch of Death Battle staff have owned Quince stuff for ages, so we know it's legit.
Quince
Leon
makes it
humbled the
easy
shit
to
out of
look sharp,
Alon.
feel
I
good,
love that, to be
and find
honest.
gifts that
Yes,
last. From
100%.
Mongolian cashmere sweaters to Italian wool
A couple
coats,
times tea
Quince
time,
pieces
yeah,
are
probably.
crafted from premium materials and built to hold up without the luxury markup.
Nice! This is totally a Kaiba fit right here. Just gotta pump up that collar.
Quince makes the
yeah, no, that's
essentials
kinda
every
Kaiba,
guy
honestly.
needs.
Just make it white,
Denim,
yeah.
chinos, down jackets, wool top coats, and leather
Kaiba.
styles built to last,
Kaiba.
just to name a few.
Each piece is made from premium materials.
Kibosh,
And by
kibosh.
cutting out the middlemen and traditional markups, Quince delivers the same quality as luxury brands at a fraction of the price. So get your wardrobe sorted and your gift list handled with Quince.
Don't wait. Go to quince.com/deathbattle.
I remember
for free
that,
shipping
Zapdos.
on your order.
We all
and
remember.
365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's
Whoa, I'm in Canada.
.com/deathbattle.
Free shipping and 365
Says
day
Death Battle.
returns. Quince.com
Says Death Battle's behind my hair.
Deathbattle.
Yu-Gi-Oh time. Yu-Gi-Oh time. Okay, what are we doing here?
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt.
Yes.
What was the secret to such a
Yes.
glorious civilization?
Time
Berserkers.
travel, the divine.
If they pull the monster card out, if they pull a Berserker Soul on Yugi, if Yugi does Berserker Soul on Ash, I would love it. Please, please, freaking Berserker Soul him. Come on, Canada. God, I wish it was there, not America. Oh, Canada's great. Card games and death battles.
Aliens?
Yes.
Nah, they were
No.
gamers.
Egyptians
Gamers!
played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punished dark hearts with swift
Monster
death.
card.
The Shadow
Welcome
Game.
back in, Doc.
No, Wiz. They were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who
Labeling
solves
Lumi.
the puzzle would pass judgment
Hi,
on
sweet,
evil.
what-
And in
hi
the
for Argon,
modern
what's up?
day, Muto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, we are dealing with Season 0. Let's go. Season 0 is, I think we're like, Yugi is going to get the majority of his, like, murder power and, like, the ability to actually kill, like, freaking, Ash. Like, I mean, obviously we're getting pulled into a shadow game, of course, but freaking the Season 0 shadow games, holy crap, those are another thing. The freaking manga, too. I mean, it's the same kind of thing, but, like, Season 0, okay, we're going to see some really freaking malevolent and diabolical crap going on here. Let's do this thing.
Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shy kid that helped run his grandpop's game shop.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yes!
Yami.
Freaking
Always
Season
willing
0
to lend
Yami's so
Yugi a
good.
hand, and always on demon time.
Okay, so Season 0 Yami's better than Season 1 Yami. I'm just gonna say it. I like him being kind of monsters, and I wish that they did a much more natural progression between the two. Like, I know that Season 0 technically isn't canon to Season 1, but I really wish that it kind of gone from, like, I'm gonna freaking, like, bisect everyone in my path, just slowly being like, okay, you're fine, okay, now I'm a good guy. Like, you get there, right? You know, oh my gosh.
While doing so,
He's getting his knees yo-yoed.
Anime jigsaw. Yami
Yep.
wants to play a shadow
With magic.
game.
Whether it's
Yeah, he's
Riddle
Jigsaw
Air
with
Hockey,
magic.
Mario Party with chloroform, or the
Yeah.
game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel
Dual
Monsters.
It's
Drooling
a summoner's
monsters.
war. Time to send
Last
monsters
time
to
on
the
Drooling
graveyard and
Monsters.
take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how. Playing a children's card game.
And
the only
for
way.
his L, Kaiba was given
Is that a freaking little Kribo reference I hear? The children's card game, eh? Is this a sign that you have watched some little Kribo Yu-Gi-Oh abridged? Oh. It sucks I never fully watched Yu-Gi-Oh or seen consistent because back then it was so well. I know, it's so good. You should go watch it. Reminder, folks, that the puzzle Netflix basically activates cheat codes. Yeah, so the Millennium Puzzle's actual power. Are they gonna let him use all the Millennium items? Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Freaking, because he did collect all the Millennium items, so if they're gonna let him do that, that's not good. Protagonist! Okay, but the Millennium Power, freaking, besides her just letting Yugi switch into Yami Yugi, by, like, bringing in a Pharaoh Attempt's soul, the power of the Millennium Puzzle is to alter freaking probability and fate. So, and it depends on how desperate he is. So the worse the situation that it is, the more likely he can will the type of card that he wants to top his deck. But it also could, like, affect other things more than just a children's card game. So the worse this looks for Yugi, the more of a luck boost he's going to be getting. So the more likely he's going to be able to do it. It's not like a sure thing, but like, I mean, if you think about Yugi versus Atem in the final battle, Atem still lost, but like, so it's not a divine, like a perfect power, but the worse it's looking for Yugi, the better a chance he has, which is really weird. It's called plot armor, Yugi, but it's canon plot armor. It's not just something that's happening passively, it's something that is canon to the universe. And then freaking, if we're going to be adding in freaking like all of the other Millennium items, freaking giving him the Millennium Eye, Millennium Necklace, like letting him see the future and Ash's mind. Then also like freaking going, I don't know, like Millennium Necklace, he can find things. That's kind of a weak one. If he gets lost from the battle, he can find his way back, I guess. And then like a freaking the Millennium Rod, he could freaking, well, he could just stab Yugi with that, honestly. Because fun fact, the Millennium Rod, if you unhinge the top of it, it just becomes a sword cane for no reason. But then it also it's a dagger. It's a sword. It's got a dagger in it for some reason. But that's not its main power. It's mind control. So then he could take over the minds of Ash's Pokemon. Oh, this is not going well for Ash. Okay, so if they let him use all of the freaking Millennium items, this is a curb stomp, honestly. By Lumineers, reminder, the guy who sings the intro Pokemon song is the first one. Yeah, he does the vocals for the lyrics in this vast battle. I'm so excited. Yeah, no, freaking giving Yugi all of the Millennium items is overpowered. Am I forgetting any of them? Necklace, Eye, Puzzle, freaking Rod, Necklace. Oh, wait, I was mixing up the necklace. Like, no, so the necklace and then the ring. I was mixing up the ring. Necklace is Thief Eyes. Ring is Find Things. I messed up. And we pointed out Ash's Pokemon Resistance mind control before. True, that's true. Key and Scales. Okay, so the key, I think, allows him to enter the soul room of Ash, and so he can find out Ash's inner workings and also break his mind. And then I think that the Scales let you judge someone's fate, or I can't remember. The Scales were like not used outside of Season 0 in the manga, so I can't remember what the Scales do, if I'm being honest. I honestly cannot remember what the Scales do.
In a penalty game.
The Scales weigh the truth. Okay, kind of boring.
Peril. With the puzzle,
who wins?
Yami
Child possessed by a god or a child who died 7 times in the movies?
Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
Mind Crush does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters
also
to
death
reality,
games and all of them.
forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick.
Wait, they're calling Bakura Dark Bakura, but we're calling him Yami? That means the same thing. It's Yami Bakura and Yami Yugi. It means dark. Dark means Yami means dark. Excuse me, we're calling him Dark Bakura? Oh, are we gonna have, is it gonna be Dark Melvin too? Is it gonna be Dark Melvin? I know it's Merrick. Hi, Ari. Anyways.
The dynamic
Dark Melvin.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck.
Bridge reference,
Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups.
And
Exodia.
We're not even at the cards. We haven't even started talking about the cards. Because I'm like, Maleficent. Okay, the Millennium items alone solos put Ash. I would say freaking pull out the freaking rod for the stabbing, and then just like use the luck boost to get in there and get a good shot at Ash. Like, honestly, Darth Yugi. Hi, Voideran, welcome in. I'm nerding out. Screw the rules. I love Withinner's Joy. Magical Hats is a spell that it's a trap card. Well, I mean, depending on what it is. I'm learning a lot this stream. I'm very, 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 very nerdy. Can you tell? Okay. But like, once we get into, are we giving him Exodia? Are we fucking giving him Exodia? He wins. Are we giving him Exodia? What are we actually doing? If we're giving him everything he has, then we're giving him Exodia. We're gonna give him the freaking Forbidden One and the God cards. This is Atom Bomb versus Coughing Baby. This is Atom Bomb versus fucking Coughing Baby. No questions asked. Holy crap. Reminder that Yugi and Atem using Heart of the Cards can draw any card that they want, whether or not... Yeah, no, that's just the luck boost from the Millennium Puzzle. Exactly. Exactly. The bug guys definitely deserves that Berserker Soul Barrage. I know.
Oh,
Weevil, Underwood,
Okay,
why?
if Yugi's deck is so
Dark
good,
Magician Girl.
why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000
Because he's
card
using
deck.
magic.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story, Wiz. But what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Exodia.
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have it multiply. With a 1,000
So many
strong
things.
meat shield, a dragon's
So many-
breath is a gentle breeze.
Excuse me. Multiply in the first season, in the freaking Duelist Kingdom, it actually puts infinite Karibos on the field. Infinite. Infinite. They had to rework that because that's messed up. You know what happens if you destroy something, a part of an infinite? There's still infinity of them. Oh god, are we doing Duelist Duelist Kingdom rules? Are we doing Duelist Kingdom rules? Oh fuck. Okay, so every time I remember something about Yugi, I'm just like, oh, Ash is dead. What rules? Soldier of Stone attack the moon to lower the tide so that all of his fish monsters are stranded on land, even though we've seen fish monsters above water before. But whatever. Just stab the moon with a sword, that's fine. Wait, Duelist Monster was right when they didn't need to sacrifice monster for higher stats? Yep! It was back before they figured out actually how, Yu-Gi-Oh is played. They were just like, play card, do it. But the original multiply was infinite Karibos. Infinite Karibos. I don't care what Ash has. Karibo solos. Karibo actually solos Ash. Infinite Karibos could just smother him and do like bees do, where they fly around and like flap their wings a lot to increase their body temperature to cook everything inside of them. The Karibos could do that, or just crush them under the weight of infinite Karibos. Anyways, they also explode on contact. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The freaking is it it's anime Karibo? Oh yeah, so they have infinite exploding Karibos. They can throw their hairy balls at him and they explode. Okay, well this is wow, this is Coughing Baby versus Atomic Bomb.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him. But I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen.
Sure.
Summon Skull shoots
Celtic
bolts
Guardian.
of lightning. And the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
I'm sorry, we're using Celtic Guardian, not obnoxious Celtic Guardian, the superior card. Thank you, Pikaform, for the 3-turn streak. Nah, this is Ant versus Eldritch God. Honestly, this feels like Amoeba versus Eldritch God, honestly.
Wizard's better. It's a living
Fluffy
clock
nuts.
that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning monsters to infants or
Buster
wizards
Blader,
into
the
wise
first
sages.
follow. Awesome.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and
Dark
his
Magician.
apprentice, Dark
Yes!
Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark
The best.
magic, and Yugi
I
often
love
pairs
them.
them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with
technically.
portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, he brought down an entire fortress.
We're actually doing Duelist Kingdom. Oh god, no. So they're here saying they're using Duelist Kingdom rules. Oh god, it's so over. Like it would be already a curb stomp if we weren't using Duelist Kingdom rules. But now we are. We're actually using Duelist Kingdom. No. Okay, do we just not watch the video at this point? Just no, we're done. Okay, it's Ash loses. Lumi, please save Ash. I can't at this point. Duelist Kingdom rules are kids in the playground. Yeah, it's just no, I'm gonna do this. Well, I'm gonna do this. Well, I'm gonna do this. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh my god.
Wait, that's not how the card
Oh,
game
gosh.
works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the
Well,
manga.
Duel City, Battle City. Battle City's pretty good, but the rules for Duelist Kingdom are so bad. It looks like we're using we're allowing rules from Duelist Kingdom, but we're allowing cards all the way through his entire thing. But the fact that we're using Duelist Kingdom rules, oh no, the rules don't exist. I will die on that hill.
Anime
There are no
over
rules.
anything
No,
else,
no.
which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen
Pot of
friend.
Creed?
Turn Jump is a time skip.
They're actually listing like 50 freaking magic cards here, or I mean spell cards, whatever. I've been watching too much of the Japanese dub, and I keep saying magic cards. Jeez. Duel Monsters is never meant to be a card game from the start, and they were like rushing to try and figure it out later. Yugi's the only one who uses Duelist Kingdom rules. Everyone else does TCG with a bit of Duelist Kingdom. He literally is the only one who cheats in the anime. Well, no, I mean freaking Meiko Tsunami freaking made it so that like he could Yugi only had one place to play cards because he played Umi, which doesn't do that. Like, he plays Umi, he's like, and now your entire field's flooded except for the one where there's somebody standing already. Screw you, you can't play any cards. And then he's like, okay, I'm gonna attack the moon then. Yeah, no, Yumi doesn't do that, but apparently it doesn't do his kingdom, right? Like, it's Umi, not Yumi, whatever. It is a weird show. It is a weird show. And this is just like series 1. This is just like Duel Monsters. We're not even getting to card games on motorcycles or the interdimensional war fought with a children's card game. Excuse me, right? Pot of Greed.
Draw 2 more cards like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards like...
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Control-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind.
This isn't gonna help either, though. The Mind Shuffle was so fun.
Yeah, they cheated.
No, honestly, the Mind Shuffle is like my favorite part of Duelist Kingdom. Like, that's not even like Duelist Kingdom weird freaky rules. That's using your magic item to counter their magic item. Like, that's cool. I like that. His Beaver Warrior on full display.
Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart.
Also, brain control.
Geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters.
That was Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds and GX. Excuse me. Okay, so are we using
lasers? Resist getting their
So we're using feats from 5Ds and GX? Excuse me? Why? We don't need it. Why are we going to freaking 5Ds?
Souls ripped out and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster
that was
can
Melvin
cause
as well,
tsunamis,
so
rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
Also, freaking, his name is Melvin. No one can change that. Akiza is on screen. I love Akiza so much, but he's Melvin now. There's no reason. What's next? Zexel? Honestly, if we're gonna be doing feats, we need to have I think that hi Meowringer. I think that Twitch is having some problems today. Merrick, it was Malik, but Merrick, yeah. But he's Melvin. He's Melvin. I returned from the movies. How are you? Hi Toxie, we're doing good. We're nerding out over Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, like fun, like good girls do. Yes.
All of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Oh, we're getting God cards
only
now.
Surpassed by Yami's biggest
God
hater,
cards?
Merrick, who wanted the three.
So Merrick is not a good duelist. He just tortures people until they lose. He actually sucks at the game. Like, Melvin, Merrick, whatever. Melvin. He sucks at the game. The only way he wins is by making people be in so much pain that they collapse and lose by default. He never goes for let's actually win the game. He just tries to torture the other person. So he's not actually... that was not the point, but, like, still, whatever.
God cards
then I keep using the chemical to swap cards.
These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon,
it was
Rock,
so insane.
the God
Battle
Phoenix,
City.
and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether. But Yugi was...
Oh, yeah, the fact that we're even just dealing with anime cards and not the base one. Sorry, strikes with infinity. Yep, indeed.
Stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants
Milky Way,
to
that's
end.
right, yeah.
Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the gods' limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox.
They did.
It's kind of crazy that together...
Also, they just made a card for that, I'm pretty sure. I think there's just a card that lets you do that, too. So I think
the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5
Oh, yeah, because Stark actually count. Totally, yeah. I mean, I remember back when freaking a card's star level was actually... Also, why are we using Grand Neos here? Excuse me? Why the heck are we using freaking Justice for Air Neos, though? Justice for Air Neos? We don't get Air Neos ever again. Why are we using Grand Neos here? What the heck? But like, yeah, okay. But nowadays, like, a star count doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, especially in the era of XC's monsters and freaking Synchro monsters. Star count means nothing. Nothing. There are 4 stars that are better than, like, 10 stars. Freaking Sky Striker, right? Ace Ray, freaking 4-star monster. But you know what? She's awesome. She's freaking awesome. And she's so versatile. Maybe she doesn't have the highest attack points, but she can, like, bounce in and out between different things. I don't know. I love Sky Striker so much. So, oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure this established how much damage they can do with the monsters when they were talking about 5Ds and JX. Okay, but why are we dealing with Grand Neos now? Is it the women? Always the women. Most people like to use Link monsters now. I do love me a Link monster. Link monsters are pretty fun, too. Hello there, Captain to Angel. We're nerding out over Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. What are attack points? I don't really use them anymore. I mean, freaking attack points are what I hit directly with my freaking Hayate, and then I just kind of, like, I don't know. Well, it's what I need on my freaking access code talker. Not access code. Yeah, access code. No. What freaking access code? Access code talker. What? It's the thing I'm summoning with that. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I'm forgetting my combos.
Stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole. Planet alignment moves solar systems.
Okay.
And Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire...
Why are we still dealing with GX? This is not a GX thing. Hello, Izuku Midoriya. Welcome in. Why are we dealing with GX still? We don't need to deal with GX. I'm fine with it. We could do Jaden versus someone someday, but we don't need to deal with GX. You use monster cards. You don't round 1 finish. Well, I use a toolbox deck that's supposed to play around them, and so it doesn't finish in turn 1, and it keeps them from dealing with you, and keeps the game going a little bit longer. I don't do turn 1 finishes because I'm boring.
Universe.
But at the top would be
Are
the
we doing
great
GX?
evil god Zork, who showed
Okay,
up
Zork,
to plunge
yeah, there we go.
existence into the realm of
Zork's
darkness.
good, Zork's good.
It was time for
We're back
Yugi
to
to finish
dual
the
monsters.
puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real
Some
before,
number
they
cards
sure
with the
were
sexual
now.
deck like a child?
Everyone
Oh,
has
yeah.
soul energy, Ba,
Yeah.
which manifests as
Ba.
Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will dual monsters into reality.
Yeah.
Even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart.
No! Okay, the Ba thing for card summoning, sure. Good. Yes, that's correct how it works. Whatever. Destiny Draw is the Millennium Puzzle. It's not his Ba. It's the Millennium Puzzle's magic. The freaking magic of the puzzle, its main thing, is freaking Destiny Draw. Jeez, it's not their Ba. Come on.
Of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this.
They need to hire me to do these things for them, because apparently they don't know what they're doing. I'm just saying. They need to hire someone who's aggressively nerdy about this. Can you believe I'm not autistic? Those of you who've been watching this entire time, can you believe that I am actually not autistic? I've been tested several times. I'm not autistic. I'm highly ADHD, but I'm not autistic. And honestly, I would have liked, honestly, I would like to be called autistic. I wish I was autistic, but I'm not. And that'd be stolen valor. I'm not autistic. I wish I was, because that would explain a lot. You need to be reevaluated. But, like, apparently I have just, like, so many extreme other things going on in my brain that I've kind of, like, Voltron together autism, but I don't have enough symptoms of autism to actually get the diagnosis. But I'm also, I've got extreme ADHD, so that's probably a good part of it. I heard you see the DB lies. There's enough ADHD to cancel out the autism. How? I know.
Time. He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck.
Not at all.
I'm a nerd.
For Yugi, drawing the card he needs.
What you can probably tell is that I've never had a girlfriend. Do I seem like a turbo virgin after all this? You Exodian autism. Honestly, this makes me feel like the most single anyone has ever been. Like, you want to hear all of my knowledge about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah. It's not cheating if you can tell the universe to make it legal. Oh, she got the ultimate form of autism, so powerful. Can we hide from the doctors? Yes.
Isn't just luck. It's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following
Well,
series
no, I'm
like
missing
GX
some of the
and 5Ds.
key symptoms are.
Okay,
There's some
well,
key
I'd be
symptoms
the
I'm
king
missing,
of games
but there's
too
some
if I
things
could
are
just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past,
Yeah.
his multiple lifelong bonds,
Whoa,
and his
I forgot about
real
that line.
name.
1 second. I
He
forgot about that.
rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple
Where
lifelong
Yami gets glomped by Dark Magician Girl as when she was just Mana. Freaking Mana glomping him, like, holy crap. I think I know what glomping means. That's what glomping is, right? That is glomping? I think it's glomping. Someone said it once to me, and I'm like, I think I know what that means now. But I want women to do this to me. I'll become a pharaoh. Okay. Damn, he got the trip in the Egyptian god. Honestly, I love their Egyptian designs. Yeah, it's glomping. Okay, cool. I want to get glomped by Dark Magician Girl.
bonds and his real name, Atem.
Atem.
Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife,
Yeah.
Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the
Yes.
creator of light.
He's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his
Kinda.
scary darkness for good. The epitome of screw you,
You're tall
I
enough
win.
to hold
No
most
kidding,
women.
for
Yes, I
Harakti
am.
created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that
It's-
same light.
Wait,
Judgment
not wow.
had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
Okay.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bittersweet.
It was.
Yugi had
It was
grown as a
perfect.
duelist and a
Oh, it
person.
was perfect.
His victory proved that he no
And
longer
the fact
needed
that he won by removing from play Monster Reborn to show Atem that those who are dead should go back should die, should be allowed to pass on and not be forced to live in the world of the living, like letting go of those who are dead. Like, it's so perfect. I love that one so much. It was so good. Atem getting the waifu, yes indeed. Honestly, Atem versus Yugi is a perfect duel to me. I love it so much. That's why Monster Reborn was limited. Yeah, it's because we're not pulling back Atem, we're pulling it back. There was too much light, and Mean says blinding white dark abyss.
Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros.
Yes.
Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you
should
a
have been
cheater.
me.
I was jealous. You're so
That's
cool.
the best. I use that
Yugi
meme all the
moved
time.
on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists.
Oh.
He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem. Just to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet
I
rocket
think
ship.
There will always be
I'm pretty
another-
sure he was time traveling. I don't think he went to the afterlife. I could be wrong. I only watched that movie once. I'm 80% sure he found out a way to go back in time to duel past Atem. I don't think he went to the. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Like, did he actually go to the afterlife? This is supposed to be the original ending of Dark Side Dimensions. Okay, yeah. You can go close to close full black tight shirt and pants, choker, a hanging belt. Yugi got something going on. Also leather pants. He's in full on BDSM gear. You can't come on here. No, he went back in time for his run back. Okay, it was time travel. So they were wrong again. It wasn't going to the afterlife. He went back in time. And then he's gonna be like, we're gonna play Duel Monsters, and he's gonna be like, what's the Duel Monsters? Gods crush his face. It's like, no, but you didn't even let me draw my first hand. He's like, I don't care. Crush his face. Kaiba wants Atem. Oh my gosh, yes. And then Atem is gonna meet like freaking Priest Seto and have like a weird crisis there. Oh, it's gonna be well, with all the money he could totally buy a time travel machine. 100%. Toxic Yaoi.
Another story, another duel, another game.
Early 2000s
and you
goth
won't
emo
find
look.
yourself
It's
a
so
better
good. I love
opponent
it.
than the king
I
of
wanted to
games.
dress like Yugi when I was a kid, but I didn't know how. I wanted to be goth,
The
but I didn't know
Battle
where
of
to
the
get goth
Millennium is
stuff.
about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
That's right. This message is sponsored by
Put 'em in your ears.
Raycon. If you're looking for a holiday gift, Raycon's essential
comment
open
listing all the
earbuds
Yu-Gi-Oh
should be at
mistakes.
the top of your list.
I will have to go back through and get all of the Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon mistakes, and then I will list them out in the comments. And just be the most pedantic, like, actually. I'll have to type actually. Hey, if someone wants to, like, get a list for me and put it up here, just, like, list of Lumi's actuallys from this video and put it in the comments, then I can copy and paste it. If I forget how to do that, I don't know.
Regular earbuds block
How
out
can Ash
everything,
battle
but
someone with a
these
body
beauties
count?
sit so perfectly in
Actually.
your ear, you get both real clear sound and also what's happening around you. Exactly what I need
would do
when
that,
I'm out
though.
lawnmower racing or
Oh, Ari,
bike riding.
you want some praise? Oh, Ari, you're such a good girl. I hope that you have an amazing day, better than it was before, because you deserve all of the joy in the world. Okay, Ari? Good girl. Just post the VOD as a comment. but you're making me wait. Hi, Keith Lewis. Welcome in.
Jogging, whatever normal people do.
We're happy that Raycon is a longtime sponsor of our show, and for good reason. They have over 3 million customers who are
quick
getting
question. Are
premium
you
sound
streaming
quality
tomorrow?
for half the price.
What day is
And
today?
if you don't like your
Today Thursday?
earbuds,
No,
they
I'm
have a
not.
30-day guarantee, so there's practically no risk.
Well,
They're late.
okay, so technically I'm going to be guesting on Haneko's stream tomorrow morning. So, can I get some praise, please? Cable Cookies, you're such a good person. I don't know your pronouns, so I had to reevaluate there. I'm sorry, darling. But I hope that you have a lovely day, okay? Honestly, everyone in chat, I hope you all feel really good about yourselves because you are all good boys, girls, and non-binary beings, and thank you so much for sticking through this as I rambled a little bit about my hyperfixations. Okay, darlings. Yes. No fruit instructions. She has to watch Cotton on Blue Twitch. Oh, yeah, maybe. I also have a meet and greet tomorrow.
It lasts up to 8 hours on one charge, and with multi-point connection, I can wirelessly hook them up to multiple devices. So they're super handy.
The essential open earbuds are here for the holiday season, and they're selling fast. Raycon audio products are up to 20% off this holiday season. Just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to save on Raycon audio products site-wide. Order by December 15th to guarantee delivery by Christmas, because great gifts shouldn't show up late.
Going to Disney Park, awesome. Gosh, your voice is
All
so
right,
nice.
the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before
Who knows,
we start,
Otto?
let's lay some ground
Ryukyu,
rules.
thank
We're
you for
treating
following.
this as a real-time fight, much like
Okay.
typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the
Kinda.
rules of Pokemon and duel monsters
Kinda.
are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
Okay.
It's time to
Understood. Those are fine rules. I'm fine with those rules. I'm totally fine with those rules. That's totally good. Oh! Perfect. Oh. Oh my gosh! Oh, this is perfect. I love. Oh.
You okay, Pikachu? This Furon 4 is tricky. Hang in there.
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack. And I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him off with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Wait, did they say real time a second ago?
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise! Dimension Space!
Oh, the voice acting is perfect. Woo! Going for Ash too. Oh, it's a death battle. Nope, that was a Pikachu attack.
I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
Oh god! Okay, the 30 Tauros are gonna be hilarious.
Charizard, I choose you.
Wait, we're giving him life points? What? Oh! This is a war! Perfect. Oh. He fucking torture you! It's more of a Yugi card than a Yami card, whatever. This is a freaking war. What the heck? Yugi did not care. Yugi did not care. Karibo based. Where's the infinite Karibos though? Woo! Oh, Solgaleo. Perfect, perfect.
Aha!
Oh, God for God. God for God. I'm surprised we're not doing Raw, actually. Raw for Solgaleo would make more sense. Raw versus Solgaleo, I would have said. Woo! Oh my gosh, that's so pretty! Holy crap! It's a Tem. It's a Tem in control right now. Woo! Kingar! Cypher, the executive producer! Woo! What? Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry, partner.
No.
Don't worry. It's
They're
my turn
removing
now.
they're removing the Millennium Puzzle. So with he doesn't actually have. Okay. He doesn't have the Destiny Draw now. Why are we doing Destiny Draw? Dark Magician Girl, yes. What?
Who's that Pokemon?
Haruxi, Goddess of Light! This is it! Magicians! Flash burning magic! Haruxi! Joser!
Oh, Verity looks so good. Oh my gosh. So Galeo, you're not soloing that. Glalie just sitting there for no reason. Oh! Such a revealing light! Oh my gosh! Oh.
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
Yeah, Z move, Z move. Get down, you fools!
10 million volt Thunderbolt!
No.
You activated my trap!
Yes! Magic Cylinder! Yes!
With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your life points directly! Yeah, Yugi, yeah. He never backs down. Yeah, I know this. Just like the first movie. It's just like the first movie. I get the reference. That was an awesome duel, Ash.
I get that reference. I get that reference. Okay. Nitpick time. Quick nitpick time. If he had lost the Millennium Puzzle, he would no longer be able to use the heart of the cards. That is just a thing. Also, his monsters would no longer have physical form. They would just be holograms. The magic part of that is from the freaking actual, Millennium Puzzle. Also, where were the other Millennium items? He collects them all. Why don't we get to use them? Honestly, okay, so honestly, they depowered Yugi a lot here. They depowered him a lot. But he still won. Rightfully. They depowered Yugi by like 17 billion atom bombs worth of power. It's more nitpicky. There's more inaccuracies here, actually, though. But like, I do appreciate the fact that we just skipped over Exodia. I mean, Exodia wins. Exodia wins. He just wins. But we don't need Exodia. We freaking have the fusion of the god cards. I know Ash he lost Exodia, but Death Battle, they tend to give you everything that they have, because like they technically lost a 10 and the god cards, so technically he shouldn't have either of those either. But like if we're giving full power, like he has everything that he ever had, then he should have Exodia too. But then also, where were my infinite Karibos? Where were my freaking infinite Karibos? They nerfed Maka and the Ruby versus Maka fight, and Maka still won. They used the Destiny Draw without the puzzle. Why? That's not... They're saying it's his Ba. They're like, oh no, he can control Ba. He can only do that because of the puzzle. You freaking need a Millennium item to use your Ba, or something that can channel it. Like a Magician's Staff or something. Or freaking the old ancient dual disc-like things. You need something that has the dark magic in it, which was made. Okay, freaking, you want to know how the Millennium items are made? You want to know how they're made? You want to know how the Millennium items are made? They freaking slaughtered villages of people and then melted their bodies in gold before pouring them into the freaking giant stone tablet, which was the gold mold, to create the Millennium Vitals. The Millennium items have thousands of dead people inside of them. Okay? You actually used Destiny Draw when his puzzle was stolen, being forced to duel against someone. They broke the puzzle. They were about to lose. I was after Duel's Island. It wasn't a proper Destiny Draw. He just got lucky. He didn't actually have the ability to will it to the top. Jeez. He can actually just get a lucky draw too. It wasn't a proper Destiny Draw. Like, he put his faith into the heart of the cards, and sometimes that works out. But it wasn't the Millennium Puzzles. Captain Angel, thank you for the follow. Anyways, he won. they rated it on later in the series, yeah. Okay, he won. But I mean, he won. Anyways, I mean, I don't, honestly, in terms of Ash stuff, I don't think there was anything inaccurate. I mean, he was just a curve stop. Though I did love some of the points, but there's so many good things. Also, freaking, I want to go back to, Slifer. Slifer's freaking design, like him being like, having like this drawn texture on him. This is gorgeous. Honestly, this is my favorite part of this, is freaking the way that they rendered Slifer into this. Also, why did he summon Slifer against Solgaleo? It should have been Ra. I mean, I know Slifer was his main god card, but like, it should have been Slifer, it should have been Solgaleo versus Ra, right? This is just gorgeous. I honestly want to make this I want to get like this screen cap. Actually, wait, no, oh, wrong computer. I'm gonna have to grab this on the other computer, but like, I want to use this like as a wallpaper. It's so good. Yugi got Hatari and Ash didn't get Arceus or Giratina. Well, Ash never caught Giratina or Arceus, but Yugi did have Hatari. So I think that is, anyways, I'm gonna go back here. We'll finish it now, okay? We'll finish it now. I'm just, the Ash parts, I think Ash, like, the Pokemon are just getting soloed. It's fine. Why is Yugi's monsters so weird looking? Why are they Yu-Gi-Oh monsters? I don't know. Some of them were looking weird, but Slifer was, like, the best looking one. Like, out of all of them, Slifer looked the most awesome. And Atari. But, like, I'm saying her name wrong. The freaking God card fusion. I can't remember how to say it. Blah. anyways. Hi. Let me see the versus video of Charizard versus Draymond.
Oh, my childhood! Whiz, quick! I need your tears! We can save him!
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash
We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this, dudes. Freaking, you depowered Yugi. Like, Yugi just has magic god powers. Ash doesn't.
and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best,
Goddamn.
and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale, since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus,
Well-
Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience. But when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win.
True.
Even machines.
Yeah, no, totally. Ash has experience in strategy. Much better down. I agree. Yeah, sure, I'm fine with that. Give him both of those things. But the best strategy doesn't really help a freaking baby against an atom bomb. Like, if you walk up to a baby and be like, okay, this is your game plan. This is how you're going to avoid the atomic bomb. You're going to do this. You're going to get going. And then you leave it alone, and then they drop a bomb on it. It's not going to do the strategy. It's not going to work out, you know? Once again, they didn't do their research properly and are spreading misinformation.
Cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for
just getting
Yugi.
weird.
Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is...
Like, I think if we want to give Ash a chance, we need to remove Duelist Kingdom. In total, we just need to remove Duelist Kingdom. We can't deal with that. Bye, Cookie Cook. We need to take away Exodia and the God cards. The Millennium Puzzle. Yeah, okay. We need to take away all of the magic. Actually, as soon as you do that, then he can't actually fight. So it's, oh. No, there's no way. I'm trying to figure out how many things we could take away and actually make this so much, like, because you can't remove the Millennium Puzzle, but the Millennium Puzzle itself solos. The Millennium Puzzle itself solos. Also, I love that they kept giving him, like, a magic barrier. I'm like, yeah, no, he would have that. We've seen him do that before. No, you still wins his card hearts. Oh, Kurtman, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you.
Hachi
No, Hashi Bunny. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Hashi Bunny, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to Kurtman doing that. But Hachi Bunny, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. So I'm sorry. That's Pavlovian at this point. Thank you so much, Hachi Bunny. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. It means the world to me. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm a problem. I'm sorry. Hachi what? Hachi Bunny. Hachi Bear! Wow! Okay, Hachi Bear. This is my formal apology, and thank you, Hachi Bear. Thank you for the amazing 10 gifted subs. I'm so sorry that I can't read. I'm so sorry that I'm an idiot. And I'm so grateful for the 10 gifted subs. Hachi_Bear 2. Thank you so much. Just got Bunny out of Bear Damwell. I'm very highly dyslexic.
Second to none.
sorry,
They're
thank you.
masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called
Oh my gosh! Thank you!
Just gifted 10 subs.
Thank you for another 10 gifted subs, Hutchie Bear 2. Thank you so. Oh, and Angel's Pierre, thank you for the resubscribe. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs again after.
Just resubscribed for 6
Hutchie,
months.
thank you.
In fairness, all Yu-Gi-Oh protagons have ridiculous powers to some extent.
Oh my gosh.
Yugi is somehow the least weird considering
Green Strider,
the
thank
others,
you for the
so
tier
Ash never
3.
stood a chance.
Holy crap, the tier 3? Thank you, Green Strider. Oh my gosh. How have we not started a freaking hype train yet? Thank you everyone, and thank you Hutchie Bear for giving me another 10 gifted after I messed it up so badly. And thank you for the tier 3 and the resubscribe, Angel's Pierre. Oh my gosh. Then loaded 6 round and said you first. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Hutchie. Thank you so much.
weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse
Mira.
style win was unlikely.
But Ash's
Can we get a shout out from Mira Mirage, my friend? She just showed up in chat with an awesome little Chikorita image on her name. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. The new models are stunning. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Match Penguins. Oh my gosh, Death Battle's awesome. It is. I also probably... I think I've been watching this 30-minute video for an hour so far. I've been nerding out over Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. It's so good. But yeah, go follow Mira Mirage. She is a very, very cute and funny girl. She is a little bit of a snow leopard with a beautiful, beautiful fluffy tail. I know that you'll have an amazing time with my friend Mira Mirage. Also, Burning VTuber, thank you for the follow. What else is new? True. Volderan, thank you for gifting Mira Mirage a sub. Holy crap.
Valanda 626.
Okay, where's this hype
gifted
train,
Mira
actually?
Mirage a subscription. Valanda 626
Oh,
gifted a tier
actually,
1
where
sub
is
to
this
Mira
hype train? We've had
Mirage.
20 gifted.
They have given 2 gift subs.
Oh,
in the
hi, Mira.
channel.
Mira watches you now. Yes, Mira watches me. We're friends. I'm friends with Mira, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I missed the answer because Twitch was lagging. Did you see the death battle between Charizard and Greymon? I didn't. Is Hype Train broken? I think Twitch is broken right now. Wait, you have friends? Yeah. I just don't have a girlfriend. If you love Lumi's voice, you'll love Mira's. I agree 100%. She has a beautiful voice. You know, I was about to be autistic about Eggman and versus Volleyball. Oh, y'all are so sweet. You're awesome. She does have friends. Yes, I do. It's surprising. Honestly, the amount I know about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh shows the opposite. Because it shows I've been locked in my basement watching Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh more than most people. But that was just high school, and even then I had friends. They didn't like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh though, so I was kind of sad about that. A Lumi stream without a tangent, within hours of going off topic, I would have been incredibly in crisis. Oh, a single looking for a GF wing. Oh, are the friends in the room with you now? No, but I want them to be. All her friends are turbo nerds though, my self-report. Oh, don't want to. Okay.
favorite weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy.
No, it didn't invent it. Oh. Hey, do you remember the ancient freaking past version of Ash Greninja in the Ninja Village that we discover? Oh, wow. Yeah, no, he invented the evolution. Jeez. Okay, Death Battle. Okay, I'm gonna crash out again. Oh, I'm out. I just decided to come in and give some subs. No worries. Bye, Hachi. Thank you so much. It's not, they didn't invent it. This doesn't affect the battle at all. The battle still would have turned out this way, if not more of a curb stomp, but that's not how it works. Okay, at risk of reporting myself once again, I did not do the research properly or spreading misinformation. I know, they didn't. They should have hired me. I could have told them. DB Bows is blatant misinformation and usual. Honestly, this time it wasn't biased. There was no bias. I mean, even if there was bias lost to freaking God cards. Hi there, the Mark Ark. Welcome in. What's your Discord, cutie? It's on, you can go to use ! Discord to get our Discord server. And it's just LuminusRed, just like my name here. I'm LuminusRed everywhere. Especially in bed. Okay. I'm, this is gonna be hard. Okay.
Trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way.
It's true.
The heart of the
It's not
cards
silly.
is real, and Yugi
His
is determined
cards
to
are
support
alive.
his monsters with
Hey,
spells.
hey, they're not just cards. They summon monsters from another dimension. The dual monsters have their own dimension where they all exist, and they can also exist in other dimensions. Like you can find certain like waves of cards which are all from individual dimensions. Anyways, how did they get their show calling the show Death Battle? Honestly, why is it not getting caught? Actually, legitimately, when I'm uploading a freaking reaction or whatever, a freaking what do you call it? Freaking a reaction to death battles, it tells me in my like a freaking vidIQ thing being like, Death Battle is an inappropriate word and may get your video suppressed. And I'm like, excuse me? Ooh, Common VTuber, thank you for the follow. Common, are you a fan of the show Common Rider? Common VTuber, you're that bunny girl that I know of, one of Mira's friends? Mira, are you getting bunny girls to join my chat? Hi, Common VTuber, welcome in. Also, is your name a reference to Common Rider, or is it just masked? Are you just a masked VTuber? Like you're a wrestler, maybe? Are you a wrestler VTuber, or are you a Common Rider? That's another special interest for me. We're not getting into that. We're not getting into that, are we? Oh wait, no, isn't the next death battle freaking Common Rider Geats? It's Common Rider Geats versus someone. That's okay. So Common Rider Geats is an actual god who's immune from death. He cannot be killed, and the effects of time. You cannot change the past to remove him from existence, and you can't kill him. But they're putting Common Rider Geats in a freaking death battle. It's another atom bomb versus whatever they put is going to be a freaking coughing baby. I was a phantom thief, thus mask. I get the Common Rider connection all the time, though. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. But I do love me some phantom thieves, like some freaking Super Sentai Lupin Ranger. Oh my gosh. But welcome in, Common VTuber. Can we get a shout out for Common VTuber too, please? I've seen you around Twitter before, darling, and some of the clips from Mira as well. I'm really glad. Happy to have you. And you bet they're gonna have misinformation on the video too. Stay tuned for my reaction to their Common Rider Geats video, where I check them on it's Nero. It's gonna be Nero. No, I'm sorry, Nero, you're dead. It's Geats versus Nero. Volderan, thank you for gifting a sub to Common VTuber.
Valanda 626 gifted came subscription.
And I love Fate.
Valanda
Okay, so the next one's gonna be this again.
Sub to VTuber. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
If you liked, okay, so like freaking Fate and Common Rider are more my like high school, middle school kind of like love, like what I fell in love with, like my shows. But like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon were from a young age, so you're gonna see a very similar thing to this video when the Common Rider Geats X Nero come out. It's not gonna go well. Freaking Geats actually cannot be beaten, people with actual divine powers similar to his own. It's not gonna go well. That is more than atomic bomb. That is actual Eldritch God versus coughing baby. Oh, I've enjoyed the Fate anime, but no idea what's happening in there. That's fair. It's a little bit confusing. Lumi has infinite blade work speech memorized. Mostly. I'm forgetting a couple lines. Let me see. Wait, let me see. I am the bone of my sword, unknown to death nor... I know, there's metal in my bones and stuff like that. I forgot. I skip ahead. It's like, I skip ahead from like, I am the bone of my sword, unknown to death nor known to life. These hands have worked hard to create many weapons, but will never hold anything at all. So as I pray, I know my life has always been unlimited blade works. But it's missing, I'm missing, steel is my body and iron is my blood, I think. I'm forgetting something in there. I missed a little bit of that speech a little bit. What's your favorite anime? There's too many. Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball would be one. Also, anyways, so 3-hour YouTube video. I think it's an hour right now. Sorry, I've been crashing out. Let's finish this.
Buffs. Look at his duels with American Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods.
Yes.
With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality. Not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
No.
Yeah, Ash.
No. Ba and Ka, yes, but you need the Millennium items or something magical. You need something magical to make it happen. You can't just use Ba and Ka without it. You do have this soul, but to manifest it, you need access to something. Freaking, yes, but really no. My girl Dragon Ball is my number one, anime. I got a Goku cosplay even though I have no wig. Aww. I'm in love with the villainous, also good. Honestly, okay, so like I'm in love with the villainous, Dragon Ball. Like if we're not just doing the ones like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm in love with the villainous, Dragon Ball, Ranking of Kings. Those would be 3 of my favorites. I think so too. Calm down, let me know. I am the bone of my yapping. No yapping of yapping. Twitch is being annoying, keeps pausing the stream for no reason. I'm so sorry. Twitch seems to be having some issues today. What about Watanabe? Oh, Watanabe is pretty good. Watakoi too. What about Watakoi? Freaking, no love for otakus is hard. So good. Freaking, okay, Horimiya. Okay, no. If you ask me what my favorite anime is, I'm gonna keep remembering new animes that I'm like, oh wait, I remember that one. Oh, I love that one. Oh wait, I love that one. The answer, what is my favorite anime? The answer is yes.
His cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax,
aura,
while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and
Which should have
Magic
hit everyone,
Cylinder.
not.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash
Wait, no, I'm
flew
just
ham?
gonna the Sword of Revealing Lights should have stopped Pikachu from doing its Z move. I mean, it didn't matter, but like Pikachu should have not been able to attack either because it affects the entire field. Anyways,
The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods.
Baby
Just
gods!
punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds.
Yeah.
If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
we're still in
So it all
strategy.
comes down to the monsters.
have
Yugi had a
gods.
slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ashes can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black
Yugi.
hole summoning
Close
Gardevoir.
call,
However,
huh? Nah.
Yugi's can rain down meteors,
Master Gear
compete
Force
with
Solos.
larger black holes, and even the mid-tier scale to Glow Neos, destroying that relative.
He can't summon Glow Neos because he doesn't have Neos. What the heck? Why are we bringing Glow Neos? Bro does not have Neos. Why are we giving him? Why are we talking about Neos? Why are we talking about Neos? Also, why Glow Neos? Glow Neos is. They're choosing the weirdest Neoses too. At least talk about Air Neos. Give Air Neos some pipe. Justice for rare. Use justice for Air Neos. This isn't scaling. This has nothing. They just said the mid-tier cards to scale him. Why are we using him though?
Activity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's
Ooh, I like
strength was
that,
also
Corey.
his weakness.
I like
His
that.
power was evenly spread, reliant only
wanna
on
pipe-
his remaining
I wanna pipe
Pokemon.
here.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more psychic barriers. If he lost Lucario,
Terra
no
Firma,
more Mega
yeah.
Evolution. And so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had. And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him.
Oh,
and
yeah, he
even then,
doesn't.
reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games.
Geek Farm,
Meanwhile,
they can
Yugi
follow.
had cards like
Geek Freak.
Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he
Yeah.
can, you know,
Divine
bend
Neos?
fate
Use
to draw
that
whatever
Neos?
card he wants. And we didn't even cover them all.
No,
Really,
not even close.
Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly.
Should have
Yugi's
used negate attack. Should have used negate attack.
versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead.
Kiribiriara,
He just
thank you
needed
for
the
the follow.
right moment to knock
Kiribiriara.
Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a fun whiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner
Oh, the
is
pun saved
Yugi
it for me.
Muto.
Oh. Okay, let me see the Geats preview. Let me see the Geats preview. Let me see the Geats preview. No.
Death Battle will be back in
Geats!
2026. But right now,
Geats,
you can check
Geats,
out our
Geats,
brand new
Geats.
channel. It's called Nightly Brew, and we're playing Dungeons
Get
and Dragons,
ready
Blood on the Clock
for
Tower, and other games that'll
Boost
probably blow up in our
and
face.
Magnum.
So check it out
Ready?
right now. And make sure to
Fight.
subscribe. Thanks.
Oh. Set. If you watch this on YouTube, thank you for sticking with it to me the end. You are a saint. Head on over to twitch.tv/LuminusRed. Apparently you have the same kind of neurodivergency that I do, or whatever's broken with your brain is also broken with mine. So please come on over here and drop a follow, come hang out. You know you're gonna love it, because you got to the end of this video. Until next time, my lovely stars. Bye!